Let me be honest with you.
You ready?
I walked into Spider-Man Brand New Day with low expectations. After years of Marvel films that felt like homework assignments for a bigger movie coming later, I was tired. Most of us were. And then something happened in that cinema that I genuinely did not expect. I cared. Like, really cared.
Bravo.
Not because of the action, not because of the CGI, but because for the first time in years, Marvel made a film about a person instead of a plot. Brand New Day picks up 5 years after No Way Home. Peter Parker is completely alone. No MJ, no Ned, nobody. Because of the spell at the end of the last film, everyone on Earth forgot Peter Parker exists.
But this time, make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. Make everyone forget. Me.
Not just forgot he's Spider-Man, forgot he's a person. He saved the world, and the world doesn't even know his name.
You're not one of my students, are you?
We've seen Peter the high schooler. We've seen Peter the college student.
I'm not in high school anymore.
This is the first time in the MCU we see Peter the adult, and it turns out Peter the adult is someone we all recognize. Someone who buried themselves in work to avoid feeling things. Someone who is around people constantly, and still completely alone. In my opinion, that is the most relatable Peter Parker has ever been on screen. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, because I used to think it too. Tom Holland has always been a great Spider-Man, but a slightly flat Peter Parker. He was never given the material to show what he could actually do. Brand New Day gives him that material, and he does not waste it.
I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
There is a moment early in this film where Peter finds himself in the same room as MJ, who has absolutely no memory of him, and Holland has to communicate 4 years of grief and love and loss without a single line of dialogue that acknowledges any of it. And he does it, completely. Stan Lee always said,
To make him empathetic with the readers, I figured I would let him be not that good looking, not that successful with girls. He doesn't have a lot of money. In fact, he doesn't have enough money. He's an orphan who lives with his aunt and uncle. I thought that would make him relatable to a lot of kids.
Holland finally found a way to make that true on film. You stop watching a superhero and start watching a human being. What Tobey Maguire had was soul. What Andrew Garfield had was charisma. Holland now has both. And he earned it by going through 3 films of setup that this one finally pays off. But here is the thing that Brand New Day does that no Marvel film has done in years. Peter's isolation, 4 years of loneliness and grief, starts physically changing him. His spider DNA begins mutating. He develops organic web shooters, actual webbing coming directly from his wrists.
What the? Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
Now, on the surface, that sounds like a fun superhero power upgrade, but what Cretton is doing with it is something much more interesting. The mutation is loneliness made physical, the body responding to years of isolation by becoming something different, something less human, and the film becomes about whether Peter accepts this new version of himself or fights it. That is a real thing. We all know what it feels like when circumstances force us to become someone we don't recognize. And Cretton uses a superhero mutation to talk about it honestly and without flinching. When is the last time Marvel did that? The new additions to this film deserve their own conversation. Sadie Sink is extraordinary. Her character is kept deliberately mysterious, I won't spoil it, but she brings something to this film that it genuinely needed. A counterweight to Peter's quiet suffering. Someone who is also broken, but in a completely different way. She has not one scene that feels like a Marvel introduction. Every moment feels earned. And then there is Jon Bernthal as the Punisher. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Punisher is a very specific kind of character who usually functions as a walking philosophy lecture about violence. Cretton does something smarter. He makes the Punisher and Peter equals. 2 grown men who handle the same city in completely different ways and genuinely learn from each other. Their dynamic is the best superhero partnership in any Marvel film since Civil War.
Bucky?
Who the hell is Bucky?
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Brand New Day is not a perfect film. The plot has more moving parts than it needs. There are franchise obligations that occasionally pull focus away from Peter's story. Some of what it sets up for future films is more interesting than what it resolves right now. But here is what I keep coming back to. While watching this movie, I felt something. The actual feeling for a character I've been watching for almost a decade and never fully believed in until now.
Sorry about that.
Marvel has spent years making films about the consequences of other films. Brand New Day makes a film about a person, about what 4 years of loneliness does to someone, about accepting that you are changing and the only way through is forward. And it wraps all of that in the best web swinging you have ever seen in a performance from Tom Holland that I genuinely did not think he had in him.
But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine.